What is up, guys? So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead, it's another video, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and go through a quick little thing, a quick little technique that you've probably heard of before, and that actually kind of surprises me with how well it works. Because I use a lot of different techniques and they all have different effectiveness, and I definitely, you know, would rather some techniques over anybody else, just like anybody else would. But to be honest, I'm not the biggest on techniques, or at least, I don't think of them as techniques. I think of them more as ways of life, etc. But one of the techniques that's worked surprisingly well, I say surprisingly because I genuinely, especially after studying the subconscious mind and all these things for years, I genuinely thought that this wasn't necessarily a bad technique, but it wouldn't have worked as well as it has. And so I want to share it with you because it's something that, again, a technique you're probably aware of, but it's something that works insanely well and has worked over and over again for my life. Okay? And so, again, I'm a manifestation coach and I help people to manifest the things that they want by switching their identity, which allows them to manifest things like that much quicker. Okay? And I help you with techniques depending on where you're at and what you need. Now, here's the thing. There are a lot of techniques that can be implemented and installed when trying to manifest that work. But one of the things that works extremely well is this idea of scripting. You have probably heard of scripting before, you've probably even done it. But the thing that I have done that when it comes to really putting it into my life and actually seeing results is through the following steps. And then I'll explain exactly why this works. So first of all, when you script, you're gonna wanna do it in the morning. Okay, and I'll talk about that more later as to why. You're gonna wanna do it in the morning and you're gonna wanna write it almost in past tense like it already has happened. You already have it. Okay, that's super important. Or if it's for identity, like you already are. Now here's the thing. With scripting, what you wanna do is write things in even like as far very specific and detailed things, and even things that could happen not just like for living the life of your dreams that you're planning on for years to come, but also even things that you want to manifest this very day. Like little tasks or little wins that you want to manifest this very day. Okay? And so what I have done is in the morning, I will write again in past tense, man, I'm so pumped I closed that client, right? I did this, I did XYZ, I did that. Whatever it is whatever's that small win, and there could be a small win every day, which I'll talk about again, that you should have, okay? There could be any win that you have. You write it in past tense as if you already have it. You already have accomplished the thing, and you're just reflecting on the thing you had already accomplished. Now, here's the thing. This is why it's important to have it be a daily exercise and to do the little wins with it. You see? Because even if you don't have some kind of big thing, for me, for example, in business, it depends, right? Some days are more of what you could call an off day, right? Or what I like to say, like open days, where I can learn things, I can be curious about random things, or I can dive more into psychology and learning more about my profession with manifestation, et cetera, et cetera. But even on those days, I still write something. I still kind of like create a goal for myself that pushes the envelope or pushes me to having something some kind of results, right? That could make me better as a person, expand my horizons, whatever it is. For example, one of the things that I wrote down one time was to talk to a stranger and to have the conversation, I don't know, go well, just be good, just be like an uplifting, inspirational figure to that person. And so that's what I wrote, and then that happened that day. It's something very, very subtle. And here's the other key, is we talk about detachment and letting go, is you let it go. You simply script it out. You don't even it can literally be typing on your phone, writing it. It doesn't matter. Don't give it a specific, actually don't even give it a specific structure. You want it to be loose. You want to be kind of detached from it. You want to just kind of write like a reflection in a diary, right? Where you're just like, this was really cool. This happened today. I was like, and you can get vivid with it as well, which I teach in my program. But, just kind of write about what happened. Yeah, this was really cool. This happened, da 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 da. And use your imagination. Write it as if it really did happen and you could see the little details even that you might comment on in your journal. Now you do this in the morning, okay? And you write about a thing that happened that day that you would have wanted. Like I said before, closing a client, having a good interaction with that girl, whatever it is. And then you'll be amazed at how it ends up manifesting later in that day. And you could do things for, a day, 2 days from now, weeks, months, years. You could do it for all those things. I definitely do it too. But the reason why I say a day-to-day action is because it helps you also get clarity and focus, not just on what to do that day, right? To make sure you're clear on what you should do. But it also allows you to subconsciously get confidence towards that thing. And again, you want to journal it and then you want to let it go. You're not thinking about the journaling all day at all. Like, I literally script it out, I write it, and then that's done, and I'm doing my next thing. I don't even think about it the rest of the day. I don't even care to think about the details, specific details I wrote down. It doesn't matter because it'll just happen, right? It's one of those things where it'll happen or something even better, okay? And so, again, this is just a quick little video to show you the power of scripting and how you can implement it into your manifestation practices and see awesome results, and to do it daily, guys, and to think about even do this for small wins that will over time really allow you to become a better person, to get closer to your goals. Now, if you really want your reality to shift, okay, and you really want to see your huge manifestations come to fruition and come to light, then go ahead and click the link in my bio to go ahead and get started. Okay, to go ahead and get started with one of our programs. You can also go ahead and purchase our PDF which is an official guide and manifestation, which will help guide you through whatever you're trying to manifest right now. And that is available in the link as well. So go ahead and check that out. Until next time, I'll see you guys.